Greetings, welcome to a video on problem 22 of a UTry application of functions. This is from section 1.5. So a local towing company charges $3.25 per mile driven plus a base fee of $30. They tow a maximum of 25 miles. Let C represent the total cost of any tow and X represent the miles driven. Use correct and formal function notation. Write a function that represents total cost as a function of miles driven. So a good way to go about doing this is to make yourself a T-chart. So make this the X column, we'll make this the C of X column. So if they come to you after 0 miles driven, in other words, just arriving to you, and you just say, oh no, got the car started, I don't need a tow, they're going to say, well, thank you very much, you owe me $30. In other words, you have to pay that. That's the base fee. So no matter what, you're going to have to pay the 30 bucks. If they tow you 1 mile, well, that's going to be $3.25 times the 1 mile plus the 30, which is going to get you back $33.25 to get towed 1 mile. If they tow you 2 miles, it's going to be the $3.25 times the 2 miles plus the 30, which is going to get you back, let's see, that's going to be $36.50, right? And if they towed you 3 miles, that would be 3.25 times the 3 miles plus that base charge of $30. So that's going to be $39.75. So ... if you towed you X miles, where X is less than 25 in this case, well, that's going to be 3.25 times X plus 30, and by Jove, that's what they're looking for in part A here. So this is my part A. They're saying give us the formal function C of X. So C of X is equal to 3.25 times X plus 30. Okay. All right, identify the practical domain of the function, filling in the blanks below. Well, we know that they can't tow us any less than 0 miles. We don't get negative miles. That's not going to make any sense. And they gave us in the problem that this towing company will only go for a maximum of 25 miles. So the practical domain is between 0 and 25. So X resides between 0 miles and 25 miles. Part C, where they ask us for the practical range of the function, well, we have to do a little bit of work there. And what we need to do is go evaluate this guy right here, our C of X, at the endpoints of our domain. In other words, go evaluate C of 0, which we know that's 30 from looking at our table up there. So that's going to be the lower endpoint of our range. And then we also need to evaluate C of 25. So let's see, what would C of 25 be? Well, let's just go get ourselves a calculator here to help us out. Give me a second here. There we go. And so you would put in, let's see, so that's going to be 3.25 times 25 miles plus 30 for a grand total of 111.25. So the maximum cost would be $111.25 if they towed you the full 25 miles. Write a complete sentence explaining the meaning of C of 60 equals 225 in words, okay? Well, that means a tow of 60 miles cost $225. But something you should make sure that you mention here is this is outside of the domain. In other words, that doesn't make sense based on what we just did in parts B and C. Okay, well, on the other hand, C of 15, that does make sense. Let's go figure out what C of 15 is. And they want us to write that as an ordered pair. So again, we'll go back and consult our calculator. So C of 15, what is that going to be? Well, that's 3.25 times 15 plus 30, okay, which gives us $78.75. So they asked us to write that as an ordered pair, so it'd be 15 by 78.75. And they say, what the heck does that mean? Okay, this means that a tow of 15 miles cost $78.75. Okay, use the function in part A to determine the value of x where c of x is equal to 30. Write your answers in order pair and explain what the meaning is in complete sentences. Okay, so this time they gave us a y value and want the corresponding x value. So we come back over here and reference our function, and we're going to plug in a 0 for c of x. Excuse me, a 30 for c of x. I gave you the answer before you even asked the question. Sorry about that. So get 30 for c of x. So 30 is equal to 3.25 times x plus 30. Well, if I subtract 30 from both sides of this equation, we'll get 0 is equal to 3.25 times x, and divide both sides by 3.25, and we'll get 0 is equal to x. So the order pair is 0 miles towed costs you $30. And I'll let you put the glorious sentence that goes in with that. Okay, that takes care of problem 22. I'm actually also going to do problem 29, so you might want to look for that and watch that one too, because that's very interesting.